Ready?
Hangout is live, and it is tweeting.
Okay.
I just saw what he wrote.
Well, in 5, 4. How do I sound good?
Yeah, you sound good.
Beautiful.
Okay. Hey, peoples all around the world. Welcome to the Gamers Pub. This is gonna be an episode where we talk about booties and butts. Gonna talk about games and all type of things that makes you wanna bust a nut. We got hosts from other shows that lost really bad. Gonna talk about a really good ass beer and the fun that we had in G-Pub Vegas. In G-Pub Vegas. In G-Pub Gas. Steven 519, how are you doing, buddy? My name's BJ. What's up?
I'm doing good, dude. Happy to have
Welcome
you
to
here.
episode
All fucking
episode
energized
200.
up, I see.
Episode 205 of the Gamers Pub. Dude, I'm so tired right now. Woo! I'm tired, bro. I was moving all day.
That sounds exciting and fun.
It's not exciting, dude. Moving, Steven,
It sucks.
I don't even
ass,
care if it's
dude.
you. If moving yourself or any other human being on this planet has to rate among the top 5 most unpleasurable things to do in existence. Like I tell my family and friends, I don't care who you are, you get 2. You get 2 moves in life that I will help you out with, and they have to be spaced out within a certain year period. I'm not giving you 2 in 1 year. I hate doing it that much. I don't know. How do you feel about moving, dude?
It's one of the worst things I think I can ever do in my life. I fucking absolutely fucking hate it. I hate everything about it. You know what I did this last time, dude? Because
What did you do
we
last
just
time?
boxed every fucking thing up. I said, fuck it.
Yeah.
And I paid some guys $100 to put everything into a truck for me.
Oh, yeah, that's, you know.
I
that's a solid.
got an hour and a half's worth of work, 2 people. It was like 100, after tip it was like $120 was it.
Yeah.
And
That's
that
cheap,
covered
too.
my time. I had everything ready to go. So they just grabbed everything, put it in the truck, grabbed it from the truck, put it in a new place. Just like that, dude. That's all it fucking took because we had everything else ready to go.
That's not
And that made
That's not
that
bad.
made it the best move I've ever had. And I think I'm gonna do it that way from now on because fuck it all. Fuck everything else.
Yeah, dude. No way in hell. But this is
You
the
got
Gamers
all
Pub.
those boys though, dude. Get
Oh,
them
that's
on
right.
that
I
shit.
totally use my children. I don't know, dude.
Totally fucking have to.
But still,
That's the whole
still
purpose.
tired because I have to be the brains and everything behind this to make sure all the appliances is what sucks, dude. Big old refrigerators and shit.
I've only moved houses once, so like I would just move apartments, so they're always just there's a new fridge waiting for me there. So they fuck the old one.
Oh, there you go. Way to be young.
Yeah.
But friends, that voice that you're hearing right there is Dominic D.P. Johnson, 469,
Mm-hmm.
residential youngster of the Gamers Pub. What's up, brother?
Good man. How you been?
You know how I've been. You just saw me last week.
I know how you been.
Bang! So we have a lot to talk about, guys. So we're gonna totally jump into this week's episode of the Gamers Pub. Once again, episode 205. It's been a little bit since we record, but which is good because we got a lot of shit to talk about. Old time listeners, thank you once again for downloading the show and enjoying it wherever you are at. We always enjoy having our listeners with us, celebrating the things that we love in life. If you're old, you know what those things are. But Steve, what about the newbies? What about people just joining into us?
If you're new to the pup, thanks a lot for finding us and joining us. We have a little podcast here. It's real simple. We talk about beer, we talk about games, and we talk about friends. And if you like it, come back. If you don't, okay, I'll see you guys. And then another thing though, if you do also like it though, tell a friend. Because we don't have advertisements here. We just spread by word of mouth. So just tell a friend. Invite them over to the Gamers Pub.
We're not DraftKings.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored by DraftKings. I think that's what you meant.
Remember Steve kept using the DraftKings?
Yeah.
We're not sponsored by DraftKings. I'm like, Steve, DraftKings hasn't been around for like a year. He's like, what? I'm like, no.
It was one of those. One of those were still around, dude. Or all FanDuel. FanDuel's around, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows? Dude, I got a really cool mug to drink my beer this week.
Do you? I'm drinking an IPA, so I'm drinking it out of an IPA glass.
I mean, I got
A stone IPA glass. Devastating.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
I had that glass. Wait till you see this glass that I'm drinking out. You're going to love
See
it.
it. Let's
Might
see
be a
it.
little bit of gelation, a little gelation coming on. I gotta turn this off. Over here. Let me pop and show. This is only see, and if you join the feed, hey, who's joining us? Hi. Someone else is joining. Welcome to the pub. Hi, Madeline. How are you doing?
I'm good. How about you guys?
Good. Welcome to the Gamers Pub. Well, thanks for building up this.
Yeah, thank you for guys having me. This is going to be fun. So I'm excited.
Nice. Well, welcome to the show. This is the gist of it, so let's go ahead and start off with what we've been drinking, and I have to show you this really cool mug to go with our beer. Here's the crazy thing. Last year when we had GPub 16 down in Colorado with Steve, we all bought this beer together. The really cool thing about this beer is this beer had to be cellared for a year. Steve, what is this beer called?
It is a Enjoy After 7416 Bread IPA by Stone Brewing Company.
So we all bought this beer. We've all been holding on to this beer, and we decided that after GPub Vegas, we would totally open it. So come check this out. I'm going to show you really quick my cool glass that I got for this. I'm excited. Ta-ta.
Oh
Go
shit.
to
That is
IPA.
cool. That is
Yes. And I will be able to fit this whole bomber inside this thing. I
Oh,
probably am going to
fuck.
get a nice. I'm probably going to get a nice buzz from this. Probably, meaning most definitely, I probably will. Since we are all drinking it, and is that right, Nadeline? Is that how we pronounce it, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Natty
Excellent.
Ice.
Natty
Nice.
Ice works too.
Nice. What are you drinking this fine day?
It's nothing fancy. It's just the Firestone Velvet Merlin. It's an oatmeal stout.
Nice.
So yeah, those are some of my favorites. So
Wow, that's already so much better than when what's his name comes on board with us. What's his name, Gui? What's your little nickname for him?
Axel McGavin.
Strudel McGavin. Oh god, because he's like, oh, I don't know. He's like, I guess I can do this and this, and I was like, you know, if you're gonna join the show, bring a good beer,
Excellent.
and that's a
So
good
I'm
beer, that
pouring-
Firestone Walker.
I like it.
Firestone Walker is really good. I was just looking at my Firestone Walker glass. So when we were at GPub, that was the first time I had Firestone Walker because we can't get it over here in the East Coast. But when I was in Colorado, we met with some Firestone Walker reps, and they completely hooked us
yeah.
up. So
They did.
stickers,
awesome.
glasses, yeah, it was super cool.
They gave us
And
some
I was-
glassware. They gave us a free pint of their 805. That was when they were rolling that out.
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't care for
yeah.
the 805 though.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, come on, dude.
It's okay.
No, but they make some really good beer though. I do really like some of their beer.
Yeah, I enjoyed what I had tasted. So good beer. Kudos to you. So why don't you go ahead and go first? Why don't you go ahead and sip your beer?
They're
Tell us what
Wookiee.
it's all
They're
about.
Wookiee. That's my favorite one from them, dude. I was
The
trying to think
Wookiee
of
was
the name.
awesome.
The Wookiee
But go
beer.
ahead, Ned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's Black IPA.
Have you tasted this shit, Steve?
Me? I've been drinking, dude.
Damn you bastard! I've been waiting for you guys. All right, Nat, go ahead. Tell us about your beer.
I'm actually not much of a. I don't have a lot of beer knowledge in general. I just
That's
kind of
o-
drink what
that's-
tastes good.
That's
Yeah.
okay. That's cool. That's okay.
So oatmeal stouts are a big hit for me. So as long as it's an oatmeal stout, I'm pretty much gonna like it. And there's not a lot more criteria other than that, unfortunately.
That's all right. So tell me how to rate among the oatmeal stouts that you're used to.
I'm really lucky. I live in an area where there's a lot of beer and a lot of really good beer. So for a bottled oatmeal stout, not on tap, I would definitely say that this is probably a 6
Nice.
out of a 10. So I don't know if you guys rate by 5s. Do you guys rate by 5s or 10s?
We actually our rating is actually there's no number at all. So
Oh, no
it's-
number.
I just
Okay.
sent it to you, Nat.
Oh, okay.
It's really our rating is kind of primordial.
Oh,
really,
bring to a party. Okay, got it. I would definitely bring this to a party for sure.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah,
Storm warning.
hands down.
Oh, my ears.
Sorry, dog.
Yeah, so that's nice. See, that'd be 3 little simple rules, because you're either going to drink it and say, okay, like, I will never have this thing ever again, or you drink it and be like, all right, this is cool. Like, I wouldn't buy it again, but if someone gave it to me at a party, I wouldn't be mad at it. And then the final rating, the ultimate rating for a really good beer, because there's no such thing as a perfect beer, but you know that you really like something. That final rating is like, I would totally buy this and take it to a friend's party so they can experience it as well.
Yes. Okay, so that is what I'll say. I would subject my friends to this.
Steven, sir, since you have been sipping on this for a while, why don't you go ahead? This thing is so heady.
Oh, it is, dude. Yeah. Did it pop when you uncorked it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's why when I uncorked mine, that's why I was like, oh shit. And that I sent a thing to you guys like, hey, just try and give you a heads up to uncork it over a sink or something, because it might pop. But
It's like a goddamn commercial.
yeah. How about that smell, dude?
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of tarty. Kind of. I was like, ooh, that might be kind of tarty, soury, kind of IPA on it. It comes in really clear, really, like you said, really heady. But different style head is more of a like really.
It's really foamy. Look,
Yeah, foamy,
I got it right
frothy,
there.
like a frothy kind of head on that.
It's
It
almost
kind of threw me
like
off.
it's like shaving cream.
Yeah. It kind of threw me off. Like I poured it. I'm like, am I fucking doing this wrong? Like,
No.
it just kept going.
But yeah, to me it feels like it comes off at first with a nice little tart to it, finishing off with a little bit of those hops in there. It's decently strong. Isn't it like 7%? Yeah, 7%. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a special beer. We all picked it up last G-Pub 15, and we've been sitting on it for over a year now. So because it was
mine's traveled many states.
and yours traveled. Well, so is Squeeze.
That's true. Yeah.
So yeah, we're waiting on this and waiting on this, and now's the time to go open it up. So yeah, I was looking forward to what you guys have to think as well. This is one that I'd probably bring to a friend's, because I feel that's kind of what we did here today. Was we all kind of like we're all doing this together. So
I like it.
And
I
drink it
sweet
again.
up front. Oh yeah, that was.
sorry, Dominic. Go ahead, dude.
No, you're fine. No, I like it a lot. It's really sweet up front. And it's, I don't know, like we mentioned, he said it's heavy, and like I agree, but then at the same time I don't. It has like a really light taste to it.
I haven't tasted it yet. The head's so fucking big.
That's what she said.
Hey.
I got nothing after that. No, that was it.
He's a quick one-shotter. That's
No,
all we have.
that's all I need. That's all I need. I'm good.
Were you talking about the beer at all anymore? Or was that the end of not only the joke but the beer?
No, I'm good. Yeah, no. I just want to drink it now.
Wow, you confused the fuck out of me. We show Dominic. That's worse than one of my reviews, dude. Let's be honest. I normally have the weakest reviews on the show. I like it. I don't like it, and
Okay.
Dominic's bad, dude.
So I've taken a really nice sip of this beer, and it has, like Steven said, has some tart, sour-like qualities to it. Almost kind of like, I think it's borderlining a Goes, a really light Goes, and a nice strong IPA. It's not very hoppy, but that's okay. Actually, that's a lie, because with a traditional IPA where you get like that hoppiness and it smacks you right in the face, you're getting this. The happiness is really coming at the end of it. Like, so I took a nice big gulp, kind of internalizing it, and I'm getting a lot of floral hints in the back. Second sip. It's very carbonated in the beer, but that carbonation actually doesn't show itself on your palate.
Well, that's actually one of the reasons why we're supposed to accelerate, was for it to build proper carbonation with the yeast that they put in there, because it's a wild yeast that they put in.
It has tons of carbonation, but you know what I mean? But the taste is very smooth. Yeah, this is pretty banging.
You know, one of the weird things about this beer, or not weird, unique things about this beer is the longer you hold on to it, more different it's actually going to taste
The more
because
differenter.
of the yeast that they use and the way they're carbonated and the way kind of just everything is. So.
What's so funny, Dom?
that
All
picture
up in
you
your
just
face.
said,
All up in
all
your
of
face.
it's got foam everywhere. Jesus.
That's how you get a beard. Yes, my child.
Yeah, dude.
So that's what we're drinking.
So would you guys, being that this is the first one that we've done like this, would you guys be interested in doing something like this again?
Yeah.
down the road?
Oh, for
If we all
Definitely.
see something cool like that?
We gotta do some Tavor stuff.
What's
I
up?
think we should do it anyway. I think like we.
I'd be happy to do some collaborative beer reviews through Tavor, where it's a beer that we all get. But one thing that we've realized is that with Tavor,
We can't all get the
it depends on your location at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't always get the same beers that I can get, and I don't always get the same beers that you can get. So,
Which is okay. But we'll
Yeah.
try. We'll try. But
but we
it's
can
really
try.
nice.
We can definitely try things like that.
Okay.
I think I just picked one
and-
up yesterday, actually, from Tavor.
Ooh, I love Tavor. It's a good place.
Yeah.
Um,
Have you fucked around with the app at all?
I have the app, yes, and that's where I get all my updates, not from the app. From the new
Yeah,
versions,
I
download
kind of like that. I get the updates from the app, and then I can just hit fucking get it right there
Yes.
from the fucking app as well.
So much
And
easier.
it's
So much
fucking
easier.
nice. Yeah.
Damn, this gives me.
And it's got
I like
pictures too. It's got pictures of the bottles. It's got pictures
Oh, man.
of the beer after when it's poured. I like that, dude. I like how they.
I just took another big gulp of this, and it shot me and gave my nipples hard. Woo. That's awesome. So for our old school listeners, you know what's coming up next. New school listeners, part of having a good drink with your friends is giving a nice toast, and we'd like to toast someone new at the Gamers Pub. Today, we are actually going to give a toast.
Donald Trump?
No, why would we even bother giving him a toast, dude?
Because he won something today, didn't he?
No, nothing important. We're going to toast a lovely lady by the name of Bonnie McGow. You know who Bonnie McGow is, Dom?
Nope.
Nat, you know who Bonnie McGow is?
Not at all.
Let me hit you with a little bit of history, if I may. So, Dom, what is the thing that you use in the summertime to keep your beer nice and cold?
Fast drinking skills?
Ice. My belly. I don't know.
So what is
cozy.
the...
A cozy.
Ah! Bang! There you go. So, as far as the origin of the koozie is concerned, Nat, it's unclear who the original inventor is. But through a series of U.S. patents tracing, its history goes all the way back to 1921 to an invention called, of course, the koozie. And that was actually, the original koozie was actually used to insulate portable gas generators. But the first person smart enough, of course, was a woman, to own a patent on the beer koozie was Bonnie McGaw of Caldwell, Idaho. She received her patent in October of 1981 for a device that she called the insulated beverage koozie. The insulated koozie was made for use of 12-ounce cans, and it had an inner and outer fabric walls with a chamber between the insulation materials and an elastic band for holding your beverage snugly inside of it, keeping your beer cool, and thus introducing the world to the beer koozie. And for that, my friends, let us raise our glasses to Bonnie McGow, thanking her for making our world a better place. Cheers!
Salute.
Salute.
Virtual glass clinking.
It's funny too because I hear everybody's glass go back to the table. I just hear.
This was like the first time in a long time I actually brought something that was worth mentioning for a toast. Usually our toast like, this is dedicated to Dick Johnson. Who invented the smell my fart shirt? Steve
I mean,
was. I don't
I
think Steve
think
was.
we're all pretty happy for that shirt, though.
Yeah, we are pretty happy for sure, but I don't think Steve was prepared for me to come intellectual for a second to actually bring some sort of history.
No, you do on occasion, dude. It doesn't surprise me when you do it.
Thanks, Steve.
I just figured you had time. That every time you do it, I just figured you have time at that week. That was it.
Yeah, sometimes I really spend the whole 5 minutes.
It's hard sometimes to squeeze in a show.
Well,
So,
because usually, like when I do the toast, usually I'm like I have like 30 seconds to think of who we're going to toast to.
Yeah.
And so I got to think of what happened in the world in the past couple of days. But
I
if I have
understand.
like 5 minutes to think about it, like 5 minutes, that's
Yeah.
what I can come up with.
I understand. I got it.
Thanks. So, Steven,
Yes,
did we
sir.
receive any drunk texts or emails while we were gone?
No, we did not. If you guys want drunk texts or emails, you can email us at beer@thegamerspub.com, or you can actually just go over to Twitter, hit @thegamerspub, all one word, and you can tweet us there. Anything you want. If you're out drinking that night and you're like, holy shit, this beer is awesome, tweet us a picture, selfie that shit, bam.
If you see
If-
someone take
if-
off their pants in
If
the middle of the
you're, if you're, you know what? Let's say you're tubing down a river, okay? It's
Yes.
summertime, and you got some really shitty fucking beer with you for whatever fucking reason, dude. Because
Accurate.
other good beer comes in cans as well. Good beer really comes in cans. But let's say you got some shitty beer, and then some girl just starts showing you her boobs or whatever because you're giving her beers. You know what? At the Gamers Pub, Dominic.
Or, let's say you're at a video game festival and you're really drunk with your friends, and in the middle of the night you see a Pikachu. But not like a Pokemon Go Pikachu.
no Pokemon
I'm
Go.
talking like
no
a
Pokemon Go.
6-foot person in a Pikachu costume, and you decide to have a breakdancing contest with them in the middle of the
Right
street.
there in Mill Street, downtown Seattle, let's say.
Downtown
Let's
Seattle,
say
let's
just
say.
fucking downtown Seattle, middle of the fucking street, and you're like, hey, it's Pikachu. I'm just gonna fucking breakdance right here with you. Yeah. At the Games Pub on.
Yeah, send a picture.
All these have happened in real life.
Young Dom,
Yeah, I want to get this over with because I can't wait to talk about what we're playing. Next week's new releases.
Hit us up with that nasty ass
Sorry.
giant list.
It's next week's new release, Fallout Vault Tech Workshop for the Quad and the Bone.
Cool.
bang.
Neat.
I'm still waiting on mods on the PS4.
Yeah, that's.
It'd be nice.
I don't know.
What's up?
PC's had them since launch. So.
I know.
Steve,
I know.
my ADD.
But dude, I would have had to upgrade everything on my fucking PC again just to play it.
Could have probably gotten away with a GPU upgrade.
I started playing Fallout. I lasted.
Do
all
you
of-
now? Oh shit, son.
I lasted all of 4 hours.
Before
My
you paused it because it was 3 in the morning and you realized you have to fucking go to bed?
well, no, like basically, like my ADD took over, and I just started walking, and I just started walking some more.
That's what you do in Fallout at
And
times.
then I
You're
was
like,
like-
it was over here. It
Yeah.
was over here.
Yeah, then that's basically what it was. And then like
Yeah.
I would turn around and I thought like I covered a lot of ground, and I was like, oh shit, I just walked the block.
Yeah. It's a
And
big map, dude.
Did you
Yeah,
get
I
a
don't-
dog yet?
I got the dog. The dog was cool, but I
The
don't know,
dog
man.
dog is seriously one of the best companions. It really is. Unless you want to build like an awesome like a mech dude to travel along with you as your companion. I
Finding
love
Ouija?
having.
No, the best companion ever was the companions for Skyrim. When you use the proper cheat, like the one cheat where you can like, you know that you could give your companions. You remember the big giants that would walk around, the frost giants that walked around in
Yeah.
Skyrim?
Yeah.
You know, like you could, if you killed one of those frost giants, you could like grab his club, and you know you couldn't use the club. But if you gave the club to your companion, they could totally use it.
I did not know that.
So there was nothing better than walking around with this skinny ass wizard holding his 7-foot club, whacking the shit out of everybody. I would just laugh because he would like run. The skinny dude is like with no armor, like runs in the middle of a fray of a fight. Just you see people flying everywhere. I'm like, yeah, some skinny companion. There you are. It was pretty awesome. That's the best companion ever. Next to the Steve 519 companion. How do you feel about it? Steve? What are you playing, dude? What are you guys playing this week?
What did we play this week, Steve?
What are you playing this week,
I played Game of Thrones, Slot Machine,
Steve? Yes, nice.
it fucking penny slots, and fucking apparently on penny slots you can bet maximum of 500 fucking pennies on a single pull. Which, why the fuck's it penny slots if you can bet $5 fucking on a single pull? I don't fucking know, dude.
Sometimes you
It
want
makes
to go
no
hard
sense
on
to
the
me.
penny slots,
It makes
man.
no sense to me. I pulled it once, got 25 cents back, took that 25 cents after betting $5, put in another machine, pulled that. That was my gambling for the week. It really was. That was the only fucking 2 times I gambled all fucking week. That Game of Thrones game though, it did look cool. What casino was I in at that time? MGM. I was in the MGM one of the nights, and Marlene's going over to the bathroom, and I'm sitting there and this other girl's playing the Game of Thrones game, and she has like $400 credit in this machine. I don't know how the fuck she got so much credit in the machine. I don't know if she put a fucking ticket in, had that much fucking credit. I don't know what the deal is. But she's fucking polling, and she was at $400. Next thing I know, she won big. She's at like $475 and shit like this. And then Marlene's out of the bathroom and she's like $360. Like that fucking fast, dude.
Wow.
I was like, holy fuck, on that machine. But it looked awesome. All this cool shit was going on the screen, like every once in a while. And I was like, ooh, that looks awesome. But fuck, dude, that money was going down so fast. Shit. So, sorry. Besides Game of Thrones, I might have played a little Rocket League with Dominic yesterday.
You might have played a little Rocket League.
I might have played a little.
I watched some Rocket League yesterday.
Did you? So for the listeners out there who listen to the Gamers Pub, we've had this standing challenge to fellow Platform Nation podcast called the Video Game Jocks with Paul, Hammer God, Vinny, Superfan99, Nick Bricado, what's
Kings.
Nick's name? King Kings, yeah, that's right. King Kings.
Kenny Kings.
And whoever their fourth sidekick is, I don't remember who their fourth sidekick is. I don't know his name, but he was Durgan something on the Xbox. Yeah. So Dominic, and Dominic's friend, good friend Austin, which I've played with before, I think. We played them. We finally got a fucking challenge after like what, month and a half, Dominic,
2 months.
trying to 2 months of trying to set this game up. If you guys listen to Video Game Docs too, you would have heard us challenge them on their show, so you can backtrack and verify this as well. We've been talking for a while, trying to set up a match. We set up a match. We're all excited. We were expecting it's supposed to be a 3-on-3 because it's Rocket League, and Rocket League is either 2-on-2 or 3-on-3. They brought 4 people to the game, and we're like, we don't have fucking 4 people, you dumbasses. We kind of said 3-on-3. And they're like, we're only going to play with 4. So we said, fuck it. And we gave them a man up. We played them 3 versus 4. So they had 4 of their best guys, and we had 3 of us, just us. You know, nothing special. And it's supposed to be to a game of 7. Or not to a game of 7, but a series of 7. So first to 4. And Dominic, at any point did you think that we were gonna lose a single game? Like at any fucking point. Like if they fucking scored in the first 2 seconds of the game at any point, or it was up 2-0 with 4:30 left on the clock, did you feel at all like, oh shit, something might happen here?
I questioned it for the first maybe 15 to 20 seconds of the first match.
I honestly thought for the first 2 minutes, I was like, maybe they're just fucking with us. Maybe they're trying to fuck with us and make us think that they're really this shitty. But no, they were not fucking with us. And apparently Dominic said that is the hardest he's ever heard me laugh.
Oh my god, it was so funny.
The fucking game. Now I might have been on some PEDs, but dude, that shit was so funny. We beat them 4-0. It wasn't close to a single game.
It's supposed to be a 7-game series. We only made it to 4.
Well, I still wanted to play all 7 games, but they rage quit like after that 4th game was over. They didn't say goodbye in the chat. They said nothing. They just all quit like instantly together. They're like, I'm done with this shit. And
Natalie was watching my stream as well.
What's that?
Yes.
Oh, you were watching that stream as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and I logged in hoping to see 7 games, so I was disappointed.
I was just still hoping to play 7 games.
Now,
Because,
from an outsider's point of view, give us your commentary, the breakdown.
I'm going to say that I agree with you all in that I really, really wish we would have had access to both streams of audio.
Oh my god, I wanted their audio so bad. I wanted to hear them fucking just cuss it up a storm on their end so bad, and I couldn't. God, I wish the Xbox was like streamable like that. Well, they didn't want to join our party anyways because they didn't want us to hear their tactics. So
There was tactics?
I never saw tactics in the first fucking place. All I saw was ball. It was like a fucking dog and a squirrel, dude. That's what it was like. Mine. But you know what? I know they're new. They've only had the game or been playing the game for I think like 3 months now at this point.
That's because they're Xbox owners.
Yeah.
And I feel sorry for them. because they are late to the game. We've had a lot more time to play this game, and we've realized that do need to actually have some type of setup. And we play with the same people too. It kind of becomes natural. You just know, okay, he's behind me, he's gonna in front of me, he's gonna attack from this side. Let me cover this side, and you kind of get that feeling when you play, these people for a while. Like Dominic, you and I have been playing since it came out. Back the first week it was free. You and I have been playing this game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but they talk a lot of shit though.
Oh my God, they talk a lot of shit in their podcast, dude. On their podcast, it's oh God, we're kicking ass. We figured out aerials. Dominic, I've heard them say over a fucking month ago, we figured out aerials. This shit is easy. And did you see anything close to thinking about doing an aerial during those 4 games?
I saw him go up. I didn't see him touch the ball.
Oh God! But it was a fun time. I'm doing a little fun trash talking here. I hope I'm not, getting their little pennies in a bunch, video game jocks, because I know them. They get worked up. They get upset at things. They're New Yorkers. They sometimes they want to pretend to be thick-skinned, but they can be a little thin at times. But oh God, dude, it was fun. I'll give them that. It was still a lot of fun, dude.
So hard.
It was still a lot of fun. I wish I had their audio though. I wanted their audio so bad. That would have been just fucking amazing, dude.
Well, you know what? The worst was when they respawned.
when they just quit. They just rage quit when that 4th match was over. And
they didn't say goodbye.
You weren't in the chat though. We were asking, hey, we're still playing, right? We're still playing. They didn't say a word, dude. After that first game, they didn't say a word the entire fucking next 3 games. They didn't say a word, and then when in the chat, when we were like, good game and everything else, Paul just fucking bounced chat. He quit chat. He pulled a GUI on us, dude. I think I even said that. I was like, fuck, did he just pull a GUI on us? He fucking bounced his chat. And then, no, Vinny stuck around, though, and we talked to Vinny a little bit. But
yeah, he was laughing.
Yeah. I like playing with them. I play with them again. I play with them on their team and everything else. I hope at some point they do invite me. I've thrown it out there. I know I'm not the best, but I'd probably be fucking leading their team if I was over there. I really would. I overall outbeat Paul on score and everything else. And Paul was talking some shit about me, saying how Dominic and Austin were carrying me, but still I outscored Paul. And that was. And Paul didn't have a fucking Dominic and Austin's like stealing every fucking goal opportunity that was out there.
I mean, honestly, you played exactly where we wanted you.
I know. That was my thing too. I didn't want to pretend or try to outdo myself. I knew what my role was on the team and where I fit in. So yeah. I was trying to be midfield, mid-ish, and fucking try and do setups and let you guys do what you guys do best.
Yeah. No, and I rewatched the stream, and for the most part, you were pretty much exactly where we wanted you to be.
Until I started fucking around.
Well,
I did at one point. I think we all at one point. Even Austin was just. He's like, remember fucking Austin went in the goal when Nick was back in there. It just fucking
just bodying the shit out of him.
His car.
It was a 2v3, I guess.
Or, hey, remember when we were like, hey, let's just 2 of us in the goal at all times.
You guys just set in the goal.
Yeah, we're like 2 of us in the goal at all times. And we just went on 4.
I started turtling. I flipped on my back and just started spinning. Got there for a good 20 seconds or so.
Oh god, that was so fun. I had fun, dude. That was fun. Regardless, I know it must feel a little raw in there, but it had to be full of fun.
I don't think in their wildest dreams they saw that coming.
No, dude, not the way they talk on their show. They didn't. And you've been asking them too, because you've been asking them in the chat. Hey, are you guys ranked? What's the rank? Oh, we don't know. We don't know. Well,
they were like,
before the first time you asked, they never even played ranked. They're like, ranked? What the fuck is that shit? And then they realized, oh, we should probably be playing ranked. I imagine that's what happened. Well, so then they started playing ranked, but they didn't want to share it.
That's what I said. I was like, what rank are you? They're like, I don't know. I was like, oh, you guys play 2s, 3s? They were like, oh, we play 4s. I'm like, oh, you're not ranked then. There's literally no ranked mode for 4s for no reason.
No. 4s is too chaotic, dude. It really, I think 2s is honestly the best way to go.
It's meant to be. It's literally meant to be when you get like a squad. It's like a joke game. Like there's no strategy behind. There's not enough space.
No, not in Force. It's fucking nuts. I personally, I love 2s the most. Twos
do
is just
too.
so much
I love
fun.
twos.
Yeah.
I love twos. Twos and threes. But I only ever play threes like by myself, so I get to play like randos, and they're really good.
Yeah. Oh. And that's all the games I have this week. Good job, Video Game Jocks. You guys are awesome. Great. Hey, I was telling Dominic this, Gui. Remember when they started talking all that Call of Duty shit way back in the day?
When we beat
And then
them?
we challenged them to Call of Duty, and all they did was camp in the same fucking room the entire fucking time, and we wiped the fucking floor with them after all their fucking shit talking about how amazing they were.
Mhm.
Yeah, it felt the same way here. It really did. But it's Rocket League, so I have more fun. I don't stress. I personally don't stress out as much as when I play Call of Duty on the Rocket League. So yeah, it
I'm
felt
sure
like
they're good. I'm sure they're good.
yeah, they're good for Xbox guys, I guess. You know. Gui, you've been playing some stuff?
That's fun.
Destiny!
Destiny!
Joe's back into Destiny. Finished up my year 2. So you know the year 1 challenges, Steve? This is
No.
Destiny. Okay.
I
well,
don't. Oh wait, was that the thing where you on Bungie or something where you
Yeah,
had to like
complete-
link up or
Yeah,
some shit
yeah,
like
and
that?
yeah.
Okay.
So they had their year 2 stuff, and I finished that. And then when you, it was funny because when you beat it, they offered like this T-shirt you could buy on Bungie.com, which I didn't buy it. The only thing I found funny about it is that if you try to buy the shirt without having all the year 2 stuff done, it's $777,000. But once you like get that thing, they give you a code and it's like $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want the shirt. I don't need another shirt. So I did that. That was cool. Still playing Avengers Alliance 2. You quit on me, huh?
Yeah, I was going through with my Electro dude, getting the 4th star on him, and I did all that shit that one time, and
Yeah.
I did exactly what I needed to do, but the secondary fucking shock killed the dude instead of my melee killing him, even though I meleeed fucking him. That secondary shot killed him, and I didn't get my 4th star because of that, and I just kind of never went back since that
So
happened.
you rage quit that thing?
Kind of ish. I've popped it up a little bit because I know they added the new chapter and stuff, and I played it a little bit. I beat one of the story things in the new chapter, and I started doing the other one, but I don't know. I never. I really kind of lost interest when that shit happened. It kind of burnt me.
Have you played the update with the automatic stuff now?
No, but I know of it. I know it's there. But I have not.
Well,
I'm guessing you kind of put your attacks or whatever in sequence of how you normally attack, and just hit start, and it does it for you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was, and it sounds cool. It sounds like a cool option, but I don't, dude. That shit that was a bitch, dude, to get to, because it was one of the ultimate fucking ones and things like this, which means I'd have to fucking go through the entire fucking set to get to that one fucking guy again, because he was the boss dude, and it really fucking burnt me.
Really? I don't think you should have to do that.
No, you do. On Electro, you do.
That's weird.
For his one of the challenges on that 4th star.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird, and it's really bullshit. Because some of the other 4-star challenges would have been a lot easier on some of the other characters, I noticed when I was looking at theirs.
Yeah. Well, I just finished mine, and I'm actually doing. I just finished S-Class on the new character, which is Deadshot.
And that's another thing too, because I started with the new PvP, but all my fucking shit sucked balls, dude. They all just sucked on whenever they did that update on PvP. Like,
Yeah,
I had a fucking crazy ass combo, dude.
That wasn't just you. That was with the new update. Like they fucked it up. But that got. I mean, obviously you rage quit, but that got patched like 3 days afterwards. Like they knew something was wrong.
Oh, really? Because,
Yeah.
I fucking quit, dude. Because I fucking built up this amazing PvP team, dude.
You were the
it was
only one.
really
You
fucking good. And I
You were the only
fucking
one.
went all the way the fuck up fast
Yeah.
before, because I had this fucking crazy combo going between all 3 of my fucking characters. And then the new fucking update came out, and I'm just getting wiped and wiped and wiped and wiped, and I could never win like 3 in a fucking row. I was just getting fucking crushed every fucking time, and it was fucking bullshit.
Well, like I
I'd
said,
get pissed.
they fixed it, so maybe you want to go back and just give it a whirl.
I still have it on my phone. I haven't gone as far as deleting it from the phone yet. It's still there. It's just like with one of your games you're going to be talking about as well for the phone. It's still there, but it does not get opened.
You're still playing
Oh,
it?
It's on my phone,
Oh.
but I've not been playing it at
Yeah, I
all.
thought you quit.
You know, I did totally fucking quit. Like what we've been just discussing for like the last 5 minutes.
Well, can I tell you what
Thanks a
my
lot,
favorite,
Dominic, for listening.
I added another game that I asked you guys to download, but neither of you have.
I
on your
have
phone.
downloaded it. Oh, wait, never
When
mind.
did you ask us to download it?
There you go.
Like 2 days ago. Or 2 days
When?
ago.
When?
What game?
Micro Machines.
When did you ask us to download that?
I put it in there. I totally put it in the chat.
I sorry, dude. I never saw it.
No worries, but
Liar.
No,
it's,
I honestly, I don't even know what the fuck this game
Yeah,
is.
I don't
well,
know.
it's made by Codemasters, and it's based off the old school Micro Machines franchise, and it's basically like a racing game, but it has like weapons and power ups that you could use to attack different cars. It's free to play.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
It's you know what? I really am having fun. It's a shit waster. It's like when you're in the pot taking a shit. Like
No,
that's-
dude.
I do that
Doctor
frequently.
says once your shit is done, you get the fuck off the pot.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes
They say you don't read on the toilet, you don't fucking play games on the toilet. You get the fuck off the toilet, dude. When you're
when
done.
you're on the bus,
You know what? Hey, I'm looking for your health. I'm looking out for you.
you just want my butt to be finessed.
I want it to be fucking nice, dude. I don't want to worry about problems.
Well, I really am enjoying Micro Machines. It's so fun. I love it, dude. And it's once again, I really am a sucker, just like you are with the Destiny thing with loot based. The loot gets you every time.
The loot doesn't get me.
The loot gets you every time, dude. Don't lie.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
The loot gets the loot seriously like if you're a gambler, the loot will get you.
No.
If you have that gambling kind of fucking shit going through your blood,
No, 'cause I don't
the
have
loot will
gambling
get you
shit in my
because
blood.
the fucking loot is nothing more than a fucking slot machine, dude. The loot is
Yeah,
a
but
slot
the-
machine in Destiny.
Yeah, but in the game, like I love that, but I'm not spending money. Like I love that shit. It's fun.
You are spending
I
money.
really like-
You say you fucking bought a T-shirt or something to get something?
No,
What did you just say about Destiny? That you just paid money for Destiny?
I didn't pay anything. I said they offered it.
Oh, yeah.
Like to
Okay.
say, like I complete, like, hey, you completed this thing. Here's this T-shirt that you can get to show everybody you completed it. But without the coupon code, it's $777,000 to buy this shirt.
That sounds stupid as fuck.
It's stupid and funny, but
That sounds so cheesy as fuck.
It's so cheesy.
You just finished every episode of Wilford. You know what? Normally we sell a shirt for $8,000 fucking dollars, but you can get this awesome Wilford shirt for only $39.99 right now.
By doing a series of events, it shows your badassery. That's all. Your badassery for the love of Destiny.
Netflix watching what you see when you finish the season. Hey, you get the season episode, the season T-shirt.
Not the same, Steve.
This is kind of the
No,
same.
Steve's not
Kinda
the same. No, it's not.
Watching the whole season on Netflix is sometimes a challenge, dude.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Not the same.
Not the same who.
Not the same.
Not the same who.
Not the same for you. I also have been playing Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, with my kids. Pokemon everywhere.
You like every fucking buddy else in the world. You know
Yeah.
what? You know what I don't understand about this game?
Yes. What don't you understand, Steve?
I'm gonna throw something out there, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't understand like how people can go somewhere really fucking awesome and just fucking play this stupid fucking game instead of paying attention to fucking like everything amazing around them, dude. I don't understand that.
You could do both. You could multitask.
But can you?
Yeah, you totally can. You totally can. Because what you do is you load a Pokemon Go, right? And you stick it in your pocket by your ball sack. And when there's a Pokemon around, your ball sack is going to go, and your ball sack's going to tingle because your phone's right by your sack. And you go, oh, there's a Pokemon around. And then you pull it out, you catch a Pokemon, you go, yeah, I got that fucker. You put it back in your pocket, and you say, okay, look at some side boobs.
But will you not, at times, completely fucking be oblivious to things going on around you in life?
No, because I'm not. No, I never really.
Steve has half a point, I think.
I mean, Steve.
Thank you, Dominic.
Like there's probably a lot
Dominic's
of
my
boobs.
best friend right now.
Steve, yeah, you're right, Steve. You're right.
There's
Sometimes
probably a lot of side moves.
I kind of understand how, because it's just one of those. They made a game before. I think it was called ERES or some shit like this. Same company, and it was the same similar style game where it was all kind of based off of your geo coordinates, and you'd pick these up or observe these places and things like this. So I understand, dude, but at the same time. It's not just the Vegas thing. Is I know other people that went to these amazing other places too, or go to these awesome things, and they're just like, oh, Pokemons, and that doesn't
You
make sense to me.
Americans have a really big penis.
It just doesn't make sense to me all the time. But what's that other game you got?
And then, okay, but yeah, Pokemon Go. I mean, let's not talk about it. Dom, I know you have it written down. What do you want to say about it?
No, feel free to talk about it. It's all good. It's just a game I personally do not understand. Just me personally, it's just a game I don't understand.
You know what? Hey, can I tell you why I play Pokemon, Steve? In honesty.
You like collecting Pokemon?
No, it has nothing to do with it.
Go with this.
No, seriously, you want to know why?
Go ahead.
I like being the badass in my household. Like, all my kids are playing it.
And you're better.
But I'm so much better. I got the Vegas Pokemon and all that shit. Like, so, how did you get all those? I'm like, I was a Pokemaster. Your dad.
I can't find shit.
That's partially the reason, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, ever since Vegas, I really haven't picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly have nothing against it. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's just the game. It's over my head. I don't understand it.
No worries. Although I wish there was more like a battle aspect. Like, I don't want to battle. Like, if you could, you know what would make this game much better? Like, if you could battle just people outside of a Poké Stadium, like a battle stadium.
But I guess in honesty, that's kind of how the game though is really.
Yeah.
Because in the game when you play on DS, you essentially just walk around the world, you find a Pokemon, you throw a fucking Pokemon ball out there. You know, maybe if it had enemies that you'd also walk across sometimes or things like this to make it more of a full experience.
Heard the developers are introducing battles.
Nice. Well, Natty Ice is shaking her head. I know she's got some shit to say. Natty, what's up?
About Pokemon Go. I'm just worried if we integrate some kind of real-time battle system between people, especially considering there isn't really a real-time battle system now and people are already kind of at each other's throats. Well, maybe that would be the best.
It doesn't have to be against people. Let's just say you're walking around the bush and it says wild snake. You know, as you're walking, why it's in your pocket.
It's not an Ekans, asshole.
So you don't mean PvP, you mean even just finding Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean like a PvE kind of environment, not a PvP so much.
Well, then she'd be like, bloom, ka-dum, dum, dum.
I actually think that would make it a lot more exciting, but
because I can understand that a little bit more. You're just walking down the fucking street. You're walking downtown somewhere, and it's like, ooh, wild bear fucking attacking you now, and you're like, oh shit, Pikachu, attack! I can understand that a little bit more, but
Pokemon for peace. Think about like Bloods and Crips instead of shooting each other, being like, yo, my Pokemon.
My Pikachu's gonna attack your Snorbush.
Yo, for real.
Snorbush.
Snorbush not a character.
Snorbush.
Snorbush. You don't want to get a Snorbush, dude. You ain't getting.
I don't know the characters of the game. I'm sorry. I used to play it back in the day, though. I played it back when it first came out on the Nintendo handhelds. It was on the Game Boys.
Watch out! It's Stiff Rooster versus Stinky Fish. What's so funny, Natty?
oh gosh. My house is obsessed with Pokemon Go. They would be just at your throat right now.
Yo, I would see you, Natty. I would see you on the street, and I'd be like, "How do you fight Pokemon?"
I don't know if I. There it is. There's the doorbell. I don't know if I know how to respond because I haven't played Pokemon Go either.
That's good. That's good of you.
Yeah.
You don't go down that rabbit hole. You're being some amazing vacation and you're just be playing with your phone the entire fucking time.
Are you playing
And Steve
What
would
are
just-
you-
It wasn't just you guys either. I swear, dude. I was walking around Vegas. Every fucking buddy had their fucking phone out, and everybody's
You know-
fucking running the fucking Pokemon app. And I was like,
You know how-
"You're in fucking Vegas on the fucking strip. Pay attention to this amazing world and this life going around you
Do you
right
know how
now."
when Steve gets annoyed, you know what he does? He takes his two hands and he puts them on the back of his hip, and his elbows shoot back like chicken wings. Yeah, Dominic's doing it right now. And then he just looks at you like he's like.
That's all honesty. That's really fucking true right there. I'm just like, are you fucking? And I'll just silent out. I'll just mute myself. And I'm just, it doesn't make sense to me.
And then you're like, Steve, what's wrong? And he's like, nothing.
Nothing.
No, it's better when you do something really obscure and he does it. It's like, I'm gonna get a hot dog. And he's
We love you, Steve.
Lies. All lies.
That you just said were true 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I know.
nah.
Oh,
Pretend
Steve.
I'm running. I'm a Republican right now, dude. No matter the shit that comes out of me, it's true to me at some point.
There
There
you
should
go.
be at some point.
At some point, it's true to me. It doesn't have to be actual fact. It's just true to me. I'm
You have to
good.
feel it. You have to feel
God,
it.
I love this convention. It's so awesome.
Nat.
Yeah. What are you playing? You said it was embarrassing.
Oh, yeah. So I've had a week of drinking a lot of oatmeal stouts. And so each time that I've been coming back to play, typically when I'm like have a week like this, I have to play things that are very unrealistic just to like cope. And so it's been a lot of Minecraft and a lot in Minecraft if I'm alone. Little Big Planet if my roommates are also in the same state.
Oh, no, oatmeal stout is really good, I think, for a game like that because
It is.
you're relaxed, you're chill, you're not down that beer. It's an oatmeal stout. You can simmer that thing. You can
Yeah.
pull that out for a little while, draw it out.
I can't. I'm
Yeah.
not allowed to play
Well-
Minecraft.
Not allowed. What
No.
happened?
I'm that guy in the world that like digs
That destroys
holes.
everything else.
I dig holes in front of your house straight to the lava, and then like I put like grass on top so when you go home at night to open your door, you just fall straight through. And Steven on many occasions, like,
This is all
"Damn it,
fact.
Steve."
This is all completely fucking fact right here. Like none of this is made up.
Like I'll enter
all
the
true.
I enter the world and they're like, "Where's Gui at? We haven't seen Gui all day." And I just set traps for everybody at night. Like that's what I do. I can't play. I can't play.
And
I'm
your
a destroyer,
your son does the same shit.
Never
I'm a
The
mind.
destroyer,
same
let's
shit.
go.
He got that from you, dude. Carlos got that
playing-
shit from you. He does the same shit every fucking time. He's like, I'm just gonna fuck around. I'm just gonna start killing people, and he just fucking starts killing fucking everybody in our world. And we're like, what the
And Steve's
fuck?
Steve's over there like, what are you doing?
I don't like you anymore, Dominic. You were my favorite person on the show. You are not anymore.
We need to make a T-shirt that has.
Just a screen print outline.
Just when Steve's like this. Rocket League, anyone?
do like a silhouette thing, like
Yeah.
like that fucking Donald Trump silhouette. How he had that
Yeah.
fucking big ass fucking wall, like he's coming out in the fucking the Apprentice or some shit. You know, just a silhouette of just really, just put really on the bottom, really.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine on the bottom.
Oh, I hate you
No.
all.
We,
I
at the bottom,
hate
we're
you
gonna put. We don't even play together.
Oh, we don't even play together.
Don't even play together. That
Um,
fucking annoys me. Hey, let's buy this game. Hey, let's buy this game. Hey, let's buy. We don't even play together, dude. We don't even fucking play together.
And speaking of not playing together,
Marco?
Dom, do you right, Marco? Marco doesn't do anything except get bigger and muscular and fit,
Yeah.
No, not bigger.
slimmer.
Slimmer.
Fitter.
He's getting fitter. He's fucking crunching it up, dude. He's slimming up like me, dude.
I
He's
mean,
getting raw.
I'd still fight him, but.
Oh, I'd beat the fuck out of Marco.
Okay, and we'll timestamp that sound clip. Sending it over right now.
Really, he just read my face. Let's be fucking honest here. It'd be embarrassing.
Steve, he would pick you up and use you as deodorant.
Fuck him up, dude. I wasn't scared of Marco last time.
We just take Steve, just like use his hand as deodorant.
I wasn't scared of Marco last time during whatever fucking GP.
He would pick Steve up, dip him into like baby powder, and just use him as like a roll stick.
Dominic, I don't think Dominic. You don't understand though how asshole swollen Marco is in real life.
No, I think.
He's
a thick ass guy.
He's a very massive individual.
Yeah.
Fat wiener. I got it.
Dude, it fucking hurts, dude. It fucking hurts.
Look at the chat. Look at the call chat. Not this one, but
the poop one.
No, the one you created when you started the call.
Oh, is that a whole nother chat?
Are you mad about something, dude? What are you mad about there?
You did not want to meet Mickey. Mickey's not his favorite.
Fuck Mickey. Fuck. Look at Naz on the floor over here.
Why you like that, dude? You go through all my fucking pictures? You're like, I'm gonna find that fucking post.
No, because Green just said it. I was like, I've seen this. I've seen this.
I think, Steve, what you need to do is, in all honesty, because the listeners deserve better, I think you need to take this picture and just crop out you and Mickey. And that needs to be the picture of our show this week.
It's on my Instagram. Just find it. I don't fucking care.
No, come on.
I ain't grabbing shit out. I ain't doing any extra work.
I'll do
The
it for
listeners, yeah, Dom will do it and send it to you.
No, you know what? You could, Dominic. You can tweet at the Gamers Puppet, and I'll hit the retweet button for you. You can do that. I ain't fucking doing any work.
That's
Not
great.
at all. I'm too fucking lazy for that shit.
Chicken Wings 2016.
Let me go fill up while Gui, you're talking about some cool ass news. So let me go fill up while you're talking about some shit.
Cool. So, news for all the people in the house. Open up your brains and give me your mouth. This one comes via PickNerd.com, which is a website I've never heard of. So it's all rumors and speculation. And they're like, hey, Red Dead 2 is going to have a release news. They're going to talk about it at Gamescom.
Really?
How do I feel about this? I feel no shit.
No?
No, that's it. I think Red Dead 2 is, we all know it's coming, right?
I mean, it has to be, right?
Has to be. It has to be Rockstar's next game. I think the demand for it is at an all-time high. Fans of the series, especially with the recent backwards compatibility on the Xbox One, dude, the copies of the Xbox 360 version of Red Dead have been flying off the shelves. So people are interested in going back into this universe. It's my favorite game by Rockstar. I have no qualm. I'll go toe-to-toe with anybody that wants to say something different. Even though the last GTA provides so much, I like that cowboy universe. Nat, did you play this game?
No, unfortunately.
You've never played this?
I know.
Wow.
I make a lot of mistakes in my life.
No, listen. Seriously, like, you could go back now and play it like on the Xbox 360 or an Xbox One, and this game is so worth it. Like, I have ADD, but I'm not a big completionist because I can't like really focus on like one thing for such a long amount of time. When I played this on the Xbox 360, I got every single achievement. Like, I 100%ed a Rockstar game. Which, if you've ever played a Rockstar game, it's kind of hard to 100% a Rockstar game.
Yeah.
But I completely devoured this game. It's so good. It's beautiful. It's good. And in my honest opinion, and I'm not shitting in your bucket, this game was probably one of the finest piece of gaming storytelling in any game I've ever played.
That's awesome. I've heard only good things about
You
it.
need but you need to do that. That's like a treat. You need to like do that to yourself. That's like I've never played Shadow of the Colossus type shit.
That's a huge mistake. That's,
See?
Finished.
Okay, so
that's unforgettable.
Fucking huge ass mistake.
So do you know what I'm saying? So then you owe it to yourself to play Red Dead. She's never played Red Dead Redemption. See?
Nat
Wait, who?
hasn't played it.
Oh my god, that is a fucking huge ass mistake. How dare you?
I've definitely played Shadow of the Colossus.
What system? What system are you playing on?
Right now, I actually don't own an Xbox right now.
What do you have?
But there's no reason to own one.
What are we working with?
In terms of most current, I have a PS4, I have a Wii U, I have a 3DS, and my gaming.
Do you have an Xbox 360 or do you have a PS3?
I have a PS3.
Okay, go pick it up on the PS3. You can pick up the Game of the Year edition. Comes with all the cool shit. You can probably find it for $15 maybe on Amazon.
Does it come with Undead Nightmare?
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes with Undead. The Game of the Year edition comes with the Undead Nightmare.
So worth.
Yes. You can probably find it for $15. Maybe GameStop, cheap as fuck. For the PS3. Oh my god, the best game. One of the best games you will ever fucking play. Oh my god, that game is so amazing.
I think we need to make this. I think what I need to do, Nat, is I need to ask you to come back next week and the following week. But this is what I'm going to propose to you, on behalf of the Gamers Pub listeners and ourselves. I'm not to make this proposition that you pick this up and you begin to play this game, and you, as a Red Dead Redemption newbie, can tell us about your experiences and your journey.
I'm down. I'm totally down. I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, so am I. GameStop has the pre-owned edition of Red Dead for $9.99. What about the Game of the Year edition?
Pa-pang-cha-chang.
Because you want the Game of the Year edition because it has all that undead shit, and it's got some other really cool stuff.
And
as well.
dude, that ending is so Quentin Tarantino-esque.
Yeah.
It's so goddamn good.
Okay, so they have it for $20. GameStop does.
Awesome.
The bundle pack thing?
Game of the Year edition. Game of the Year edition. Not the standard one. The Game of the Year edition.
I love GameStop, right, Dom? We love GameStop.
I hate GameStop. And Amazon...
No, you're right. We do love GameStop. GameStop's my favorite store.
Amazon has it for $21, and it looks like you might be able to get it used for $14, but $14 might have shipping.
Can I ask, do we actually love GameStop? Is that real?
No,
real? I'll tell you.
None of us like GameStop.
Dom will fill you in. Dom will fill you in.
None of us really like GameStop.
We do love it. Listen.
I'm a previous GameStop employee, so that's why I'm curious.
Things aren't always what they seem with the Gamers Pub.
It's that money that comes back to us when we give a game away. It's just it hurts every time. It hurts every fucking time.
Trust me, it hurts the employees too. They hate to do that to you.
I'm sure you guys do.
I'm sure, because
you guys don't set the prices. Some fucking asshole in some corporate office sets the fucking prices. He's like, you're taking $1.99 for fucking Red Dead, and we're gonna sell it for $20.
Although, let me ask you a question, Nat, as an employee. Have you ever been like, listen, dude, I'll give you like $10 for this game instead of $5. I'll give you $10 right now.
I can't even tell you how tempting that is. It's
like to buy the game personally yourself, right?
Like if you're in the store by yourself, because I'll take it for me.
I would. Honestly, dude, I fucking would too. I'd be like, hey, GameStop's gonna give you $1.99 for this, but you know what? $7 right here. Hook me up with Guitar Hero 3 and all your equipment here, because we're only gonna give you $1.99 for that drum set, for that guitar, for this and this.
But I'm gonna be honest too. Like the merchandise at GameStop, it never sells entirely. There's very few games that actually sell off the shelf to its maximum capacity. And so employees, there's one really awesome benefit to being an employee there.
You can take everything home with you, right?
You wait until it zeroes out. Exactly. You wait until, again, those corporate assholes determine whether or not a game or a strategy guide or a figure is just not gonna move. Costs more money to leave it on the shelves than to replace it with something else, and then the employees just get to take that home. Yeah.
Is that first come first serve? Is that manager? That little pretend lead that's just a dick is like mine first.
Yeah, the managers definitely take stock, but also I'll say that's one huge benefit of being a female employee at GameStop.
And the truth is out there.
He's like, Chad.
It's probably the only benefit to being a female employee at GameStop. Everything else is a hellscape.
I would imagine so. I really would imagine so.
So now you can bring us. So not only Nat, can you come back next week and bring us?
You can share experiences. You have to have some stories.
Stories from GameStop.
And it's been 10 years since I worked at GameStop, but I will say some of the major things that happened when I worked at GameStop. Introduction of Halo.
Oh, God.
It actually hitting the shelves for the first time. Yeah.
Nice.
I have some stories for sure.
Nice.
Ooh. We can make this a weekly segment.
Nice. I need that because I'd like to hear somebody who's never played Red Dead. Like I want to hear what you think.
I mean, I'll probably
I
love
can't
it.
believe Red Dead. No.
I'll probably
That's
love it.
just such that
You
that
have-
is
you
that
have-
honestly top, like if we did Mount Rushmore fucking video games, would that not be Mount Rushmore of a game?
Yeah, Red Dead would be on my Mount Rushmore.
How big
Red
is
Dead,
our
Red Dead would be on my
Mount
Mount
How
Rushmore.
big is our? Are we doing 4 games? Are we doing?
If you did 4 games like Mount Rushmore, 4 presidents,
Oh.
dude,
Oh.
Red Dead would fucking have to be up there, dude.
For me, for sure. For
yeah,
sure.
it was the best game out of the Xbox 360, PS3 era to me, the fucking best.
Yeah, I'd say overall experience, nothing encompassed my attention more than that. I mean, I had some crazy cool experiences in a different way. Like,
When the
Gears
fuck
of
am I
War?
playing it on the boner?
see, listen, I'm going to tell you guys something right now, and this is how literally I feel about this game. Ask my children. Since we've moved, I've been going batshit crazy. Look, the one thing is, where's my fucking copy of Red Dead? It's lost.
I found my shit.
I
I
know,
found my
because-
shit.
mine.
I have
mine.
on
I
my
have been-
on my PlayStation. It's a digital copy, Game of the Year edition, and then on my Xbox, it's disc copy, Game of the Year edition. And
I made
I haven't. I also had, or I think I gave it to a friend because I beat it, the standard edition of it as well, because I bought both.
If I can't find it again, Steve, I may just rebuy it. But I'm
Yeah, just
because I really
fucking
wanna
buy
play
it. Didn't
Yeah,
they have
I
it on
may.
sale too? Didn't they just have it on sale right now on the
Yeah, but
Xbox
I-
360
Yeah, but
edition
I don't want-
with
I don't
backwards
want the-
compatibility?
I don't want the digital. I want that Game of the Year edition.
Okay. Yeah, I have a thing. By the way, this glass here that I'm drinking here, my wife totally domed during Vegas. Did you guys dom any glasses in Vegas?
What does that mean?
Get it.
Oh yeah, Dom. Yes, Dom. Got
Yeah,
Dom.
when you dom a glass. Dom, think of you in New Belgium.
Okay, I got you. Good for her.
No, because she broke like my favorite wine glass, which actually happened to come from the wind, like 5 years ago. One of the times when we dommed it there the first time, it was a really nice fucking heavy bottom, fucking beautiful glass, and she broke it one day and it sucked. It was my favorite one.
Nice.
So she dommed a few glasses actually during Vegas this last week.
I finished that
Oh no.
stone.
You totally blew that thing, dude.
Oh!
It's everywhere. I'm gonna put Dom on the full screen, on the big screen.
I did a bad thing.
I did.
Done
I
a
did a
bad
bad,
thing.
I did a bad thing.
You
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Shame.
Shame. Shame.
Shame. Shame.
Who's that? It's Shame.
Shame.
Oh,
Shame.
what did you do to your pants?
I got
Oh.
Oh,
sugar on my
Dominic. Dominic.
on my clothes.
You know, that's one of the first time when your sound effects actually fucking worked in my head.
That
It was right fucking there. Dude. That was one of the first times I was like,
Got
okay,
sugar on
I
my
can actually go with that sound
clothes.
effect for the first time.
Okay. Bring
All
it
right, what else we
together.
got?
So for news, we also have Rise of the Tomb Raider 20th year celebration version. It launches on the PlayStation 4 October 11th. The Rise of the Tomb Raider 20th year celebration. It's going to have, of course, the award-winning Rise of the Tomb Raider. A new story chapter included calling Blood Ties, co-op play for endurance mode, and then all the previously released DLC and more. Ooh, motherfuckers.
That's
I have this
kinda
on 360.
irritating.
Why would I get it? Or not 360, on Boner. Why would
I
I?
have this on the boner. I have this on the boner too. I haven't
I
played
didn't.
it.
I didn't pay for it. It just came on my Xbox.
No, that's the old one, not the
I
new
don't
one.
know how I got it.
No, on the new one.
Rise
it
of the
came
Tomb
with my
Raider. No,
Xbox.
no. Rise of the Tomb Raider is the newest one to be released. You probably
Yeah,
yeah.
I have it on the Xboner.
Are you sure it's the new one that just came in December?
Here's the fucking new one.
Mine came with my Xbox when I bought it.
Yeah, mine came with
Oh.
the Xbox. I got mine used, but it was part of the Xbox. Same with all the
Oh, all right.
Ask Creeds
Okay,
and
okay,
Rocket
okay.
League.
All right,
and the
Felicia.
Rocket-
All right, chill out,
Yeah, I had
Felicia.
a bunch of games that whoever owned this Xbox before, like I have a bunch of games like tied to this individual fucking Xbox. So I did not pay for it. It just came with it.
Yes. Well, so
And
I don't
I'm
know.
keeping it forever. Ever. 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 Ever.
Logan, I need headphones right now. All right, give me those.
What else? What else we got, Gui?
Son, you can do it. I love you.
You can do it.
All right.
do it all night
So this one has kind of got me pissed. Rumors are that Marvel and Fox are in talks to produce an X-Men television series.
But what if? Oh wait, Fox. Never mind. I was like, what if it's just a partnership and they release it on Netflix and they do it right? No,
Listen,
it's got to be on Fox itself, isn't it?
Marvel is killing off the X-Men in the worst way. Like, listen.
I grew up with more X-Men than Avengers when I was a kid.
Growing up as a comic book nerd, like, it was Batman and X-Men. Those were the two books that introduced me into comic books, introduced me into the Marvel universe, and I get it. I get it. Like,
can I remember those Sunday morning or Saturday morning X-Men cartoons every morning?
Totally.
Oh god, dude, I love the fuck out of those.
But you're a baby. You're a baby compared to me. I'm an old man. So I was all about the books and the story before that cartoon even came out. But what's pissing me off, and like I said, I get it. I get that Disney does not own the rights to the X-Men franchise because Marvel made a really bad deal back in the days with Sony before Disney bought Marvel, and they're killing off all the X-Men characters in the comic book series. They're doing their best to really kill this franchise and chokehold Fox, and it just provides.
I was gonna say, isn't there a movie coming out? But it came out, didn't it?
Yeah, it came out.
I fucking saw it. Yeah, it was apparently that forgettable.
It's sad, man. Like the comic books, dude. Like Marvel just released like their new slate of comic books to come out, and there's like 4 Spider-Man books. Like 4 books dedicated to one fucking Marvel character, Spider-Man. But like one book
are you
dedicated
excited
to
for the next
all
Spider-Man movie? You gotta be excited about the next Spider-Man movie, though.
I am excited about that.
And isn't movies their moneymakers now? Movies, dude, they make bank off of movies. Like more money, more than any comic books.
But they reached a deal with Marvel. And here's the thing: Spider-Man is the equivalent of DC's Superman. You're not killing Spider-Man off. You're not getting rid of the Spider-Man franchise. But the X-Men at this point, as much money as Wolverine
they were
and the
kind
X-Men
of
made.
The way Sony was turning out some of those Spider-Man movies, they were really fucking killing that franchise. Like the movies meant nothing to me towards
the first 2 Spider-Man movies were really good, and I liked the last 2 Spider-Man films. I liked the last. What was his name? The kid that played Spider-Man.
That last one I did like. I like that new kid. But they're already killing him off and restarting it fresh.
What?
But, dude, if they go off of the way that they did with the Avengers, oh my god, that's going to be so awesome.
Give it to him? Up to you.
So
Get
awesome.
to talk.
So awesome.
I said he's ready, so come and talk to me tomorrow morning.
Gui.
Tomorrow morning.
Awesome.
I'm recording the show. You want to talk to me?
So awesome,
No, I can't talk to the mic. My son's trying to talk to me about this. He got grounded, dude. He's having
He got grounded.
Stuff.
It's just what happens. He needs to go to bed.
Dude, I'm on vacation and stuff, and he's trying to have girls come over when I'm not home.
Oh, I don't think so.
He
Not in
told
this
I
fucking
got-
house. You know
That's what I'm
what?
saying.
When your ass fucking gets old enough to fucking pay rent, then you can have some stuff fucking saying in
That's
this
what
house.
I'm saying,
But until
Steve.
that day, no. You do what I tell you to do.
That's what I'm saying. Anyways, so in other news, our last piece of news for the evening is the video game jocks.
What about the video game jocks?
Well, here's
One
some news.
of the podcasts here on Platform Nation.
Yes, but here's some straight news. It said the video
Is
game
it good
jocks.
news? Is it good news? They're nice guys. They're nice guys.
They are very nice guys. We love them, but unfortunately, I'm sorry, Steve. The video game jock host has been put on suicide watch after a devastating loss to the G-Pub host at Rocket League.
Oh no! Oh no! That's not good.
At the current time, only Paul, only the Hammer of God, only his wife was available for comment, stating that
Oh my God! What did she say?
she said
I hope they're okay.
he hasn't eaten anything since the loss.
No.
So we thoughts and Republican prayers go out to the video game jocks and
To all those video game jocks, you know, they play video games, and they're jocks.
Yes.
They play video games, and they're jocks.
That's awful.
God, that's gotta suck. To lose to like a bunch of fucking
So,
drunk
you know
ass
what?
nerds.
We should change our name instead of the Gamers Pub. We should change our name to the Video
Dude,
Game Drunks.
was this not Revenge of the Nerds? Like all the fuck over again? Did the jocks just not lose to the fucking nerds here at the Gamers Pub?
We're not
I think
nerds.
so.
How long did we just spend on comics?
I'm a nerd. Accepted.
But yeah, but nerds is like, you know what?
Do we dissect our beers?
Nat, don't look so upset at this news.
I'm devastated. I don't really know. I don't know how to cope. I have my emotional companion here to help me.
What
cope with
advice?
the news.
Beer? I love it.
I'm gonna have to pray to our Lord and CEO John Oliver and
I second. Praise be, brother. I
praise be.
second you. Praise be.
and hope he's got the power
We have to reach
to heal
out.
those video game jocks in the heart where it hurts the most.
Recap.
Oh, you made me
Oh,
fun.
jocks.
So
There
funny.
it is.
So let's bow our heads. Let's bow our heads in for a moment of prayer.
We must tonight. I will plant my seed. I will send my seed. What is it?
Sow your seed. Isn't it sow? Sow your seed. It's sow your seed though.
Dude, I'll do all those things. I will plant my seed. I will sow them.
My seed
I
will be
I will knit a scarf. My seed.
everywhere for the video game jocks out there in the world. I'm just gonna shoot it everywhere for the video game jocks.
What are you talking about?
I'm sowing my seed. I'm
Talking about
planting
going to
my seed.
GameStop.
Sowing the
We're going to GameStop.
seeds of love. The seeds of love.
Hey,
Sowing seeds,
let's
Steve.
talk about free talk. We've done some cool shit over the last week,
What is,
dude.
what is this free talk you speak of?
The free talk here on the show is when we just kind of do what we've been kind of doing this entire time, just rambling about anything. This part, though, does not have to be video games related. So, it can be about anything at all. I don't know what you guys did this last week. I happened to take some time off and go to Las Vegas, Nevada.
I
Dominic?
thought I was there. I was too busy playing Pokemon Go.
I know. Dominic, did you go anywhere this last week?
I too took some time off and I went to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Gween,
Brother!
what about yourself?
Hey, I win too! Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Las Vegas and Nevada!
And we brought wives with us
I brought my wife to GameStop all day.
all night long.
Oh no.
Nat, wait, hold on.
we had some friends. We had some friends show up as well.
Nat says like, oh no.
No, she knows. I told her what GameStop is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, we brought some friends. I was really hoping our good friend, our Asian correspondent David, was going to be here today. I was really hoping David was going to be here. Dude, it was a fun time, dude. Tom and his husband were there.
That's good.
Gabe, or not Gabe. What the fuck was I thinking? David was there, and then all of our wives was there. Oh my god, dude, it was so much
And
fun.
Crazy Joe!
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Jose.
No,
He was there
Joe.
too.
Dom
Yeah.
is just like, that's at the point of this podcast where Dom pours himself into the beer as fast as he can.
No, it's the same fucking beer, dude. He's still somehow rocking that same bomber. Is what we started the show off with.
I actually opened up a Going Coastal IPA with pineapple from Sweetwater now.
I went some dark wine. I didn't want to open up a full bomber. So
No.
I just did that.
Yeah.
I got to work tomorrow. But oh my god, dude. Vegas happened. G-Pub happened. It's our once a year tradition now. Here at the Gamers Pub that we've done for
3 years.
6, 7 years.
Psych.
You gotta count PAX, dude. Every
Well,
year,
yeah, I
we
wasn't
and
there.
friends, everybody flew out to Seattle for PAX,
I missed
and that's
it.
how essentially G-Pub and all that shit kind of got started off, right, Gui?
But I think we kind of fucked up here though. We fucked up this year big time.
What do you mean?
Meaning that like I think like the wives have got a taste of it.
I don't think we fucked. No, I don't. I don't regret that decision. I loved having the wives there, dude.
I like having the wives too. I like having
It
the wives
was
too.
it was an amazing change of pace, and everybody was just so fun and happy. And
I would be down.
loved wives.
I would be down with including wives next year.
I totally would be as well from here on out. I really would. I like it.
If Alyssa's sick, I'll bring
Tom?
Madeline.
Bring
Oh,
your
absolutely.
other. Bring
Ah.
if she's sick, just bring your other wife, dude.
I
That's-
said
that's all.
if she's sick, I bring Madeline.
I'm the
Not
perfect
attack.
alternative. I'm here.
But,
I'm ready.
Well, friends are always invited as well. David came out all by his lonesome
did.
from
It was awesome.
San Dimas. He jumped in that phone booth and took that time machine.
San Dimas
And
High
flew out there.
Rules.
And
That
and
motherfucker brought
Tom?
some beer, bro.
yeah,
He
he
did.
brought. Yeah, he brought a lot of beer. It was all his beer that he bought before he couldn't drink anymore. That's what it all was.
But it's cool. But it's cool that he brought it. We got to try
No,
SpongeBob
it was
beer.
it was cool that he brought it though.
Yeah.
I love the fact David came out there, dude. I really want to get
Yeah.
drinking David. We've
Yeah.
known David for quite some time, and we fucked
he drank too.
around with David for quite
He
some
drank
time.
beer for us. He drank
He
beer
did.
for us, dude.
Yeah, he broke the doctor's rules, and he's like,
Yeah.
"This beer's for you." But he
You know
didn't do it
Hey,
that
I
a
really,
cool
you know, Spud. So we drank.
Bonds way or anything
Spud's
like that.
Bobby had a chocolate milk stout, and it was a chocolatazo.
Chocolatazo.
Yeah, and we gotta
And
try some of that.
That was
which
awesome.
David
I
helped
really
as
So
liked
well.
it.
good. So good.
So good. I really loved it, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, David brought us 2 bombers, and we went
Yeah.
to town on them real quick.
Yeah, we went
Yeah,
to town
we
a
did.
lot of beer, like really fast that day.
He brought
And then
like-
somehow we stopped drinking a lot for some reason early, like immediately after that.
No. It's not.
And then
it's
we
not
started
the,
again.
it's not the. Here's the thing. There's in Vegas you can drink everywhere except the Avengers experience.
Yeah.
Did I not have a drink? Did
They didn't
we
want
have
to
to
spill
toss
on
our
the
drinks
children.
beforehand?
Yeah, because of the kids, man.
They didn't want
We were
to
like the
spill on
biggest.
the
We were
children.
the, yeah. That
No,
shit-
there were older people than us in there.
They were
That
there with
Avengers
their
couple
experience
kids.
was awesome. Steve, did you? I want to see the video of me teabagging Ultron.
I have it. I uploaded it to Google Photos, and it only saved the first 15 seconds of it. But I checked on my memory card, and it's got the whole fucking thing. But I've uploaded like 3 times to Google Photos, and only the first 15 seconds
Totally teabagged
uploads.
Ultron.
You need to
But
get
it's on my
15
memory
seconds.
card, the entire fucking thing. I watched it.
So
And-
so here's the thing.
Yeah.
So we went. Well, let's go play by play to G-Bob.
Go ahead.
Kind of. Okay, so first day meeting up with Steve. Steve gets Patrick Swayze pants like Roadhouse Swayze.
Dude, like I count beers, and it doesn't make sense to me.
You lost
No.
count of what you did.
No, I can count how many beers I had. It doesn't make sense to me. Like time-wise and beer-wise, I don't know if it was lack of food, dehydration, and a fucking plane, but no, I totally
Get
got
me a
fucked.
piggyback
I totally got
ride.
fucked. But I was like 6-7 hours into the night, and only like 6 beers into the night. But I was
Steve, but
not
listen,
right, dude.
Steve, I will tell you this. You were a good drunk. You weren't like mean or sloppy. You weren't spilling shit.
I am
It's not-
never a mean drunk.
Ex-
They get
ex-
lost.
never
That
a
was
mean
amusing.
You except for the one beer that you broke in the middle of the
Bull fucking shit, dude. Because that fucking
was-
that fucking bag was still in my hand. That fucking bag broke on that
He's
shit,
over
dude.
here. He's like, where are we gonna go?
No, that fucking bag was in my hand. It fucking came through the bottom of that bag, dude. Don't blame that shit on me.
Little man, put that shit in my
I know. I
hand.
fucking ended up buying another fucking beer because of that. I totally told the dude I was sorry for fucking like
We
that
laughed
glass
so-
everywhere.
We were laughing so hard. It was awesome.
I felt
You
awful.
laughed a lot. And
But
mine
I was
not.
holding that fucking dude. I was holding that shit, dude. That fucking
So-
bag was still in my hand. That fucking
So
bomb
about-
just came through.
So we partied for like 2.5 hours. So about 8 o'clock, Steve's wife, she pretty much had enough, and she was like, "Steven, it's time to go to bed." And Steven was like, "But I'm partying." She's like, "Steven," and I think Steve, and not that saying that his wife controls him at all, because Steve he lays the law down. But I think at that moment Steve actually realized how drunk he was, and he was
I
like,
might have because
"Okay."
yeah, I was not in the right place at that moment of time,
I
which
went to
does
the
not
bathroom.
happen to
I went
me.
to the bathroom and I was like, "Where'd Steve
At
go?"
all.
And she's like, or Alyssa was like, "Marlene put him to bed."
Yeah,
He's like, "Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow."
I cannot 100% recall that, and that is not normal for me, like at all, like never happened before. So, no, she was definitely proper to.
She
Do
did.
you remember?
But you were like a little kid, dude.
Do you remember taking? You had a button-up shirt. You unbuttoned it.
I saw some pictures. No, I saw some pictures that I don't recall.
You unbuttoned it in front of me. And you came down. You put your arm around me. And you
Did
looked
you
at
like
me,
what you saw?
You looked. That's how you looked at me. You looked at me. You were like,
That's just my mindset, though. I'm like, you like what you see. You ain't gonna get it. You like it.
Down's mirrors all. Nat's like, oh.
Oh, if she listens to the show before, I'm sure she knows and get very homoerotic at times.
I'm not upset at all.
It's really
not
okay.
even phased.
But
I live
so,
in San Francisco.
Hey,
There you go.
Rice,
There's nothing anymore.
can I ask you a question about San Francisco?
What's up?
Is Rice-A-Roni really your treat?
No.
Oh man. All right. Well, Rice-A-Roni.
Have you ever been to San Fran?
No, but all the commercials keep telling me how Rice-A-Roni is the San Franciscan
Dude, I've been there several times. It's a beautiful
It's
beautiful
really
city,
nice.
dude. It is
I
really
will-
awesome. And you can go neighborhood
I will
from neighborhood,
say-
and every neighborhood feels
Okay,
completely
Steve,
different.
I asked.
Sorry, I know. You didn't ask me, Gui. I know.
I will say it is so expensive to live here that Rice-A-Roni has skyrocketed in terms of where it exists.
Right.
So it's a common commodity now.
It's like gold. It's like
See,
gold.
guys, we
It
at the
is.
Gamers Pub, we break truths here. All you guys motherfuckers talking about Rice-A-Roni wondering, bam, now you know. Rice-A-Roni is a San Franciscan treat. Bang.
It's a San Franciscan necessity now. So, yeah.
At the prices of the houses. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
but
you're
see,
eating
I don't
all
think
day,
that
every
would
day.
sound, I don't think that would sound so good for the jingle when they're like, Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. It wouldn't sound right if it was like, Rice-A-Roni, the San Franciscan necessity. Yeah,
They could make it. They could make it. They
no, I mean, it
could
doesn't.
figure out a way.
Hey, wasn't that joke awesome, guys?
Not so much.
Yeah.
So on day two, Steve and I got up early. We had kegs and eggs.
Dude, that was good. And that was
good,
cheap.
dude.
I think your wife was gonna kill me at first.
Oh, because she's like, Steve, where are you taking us? Because there's like crazy homeless guy like rubbing sage in his head.
Oh, that he was, yes. But no, it was like what, $6.99 steak and eggs?
Oh, he was awesome.
Oh,
It was like
God,
old
dude,
school
it was
Vegas.
such
Yeah,
a
it
fucking
was
good
so
ass.
fun.
It was like the old school fucking feel, dude. And that's what when Marlon and I we go places, we like to fucking see and experience fucking everything. Like we do. Like that last day we were there when everybody bounced because we stayed an extra day, we probably walked a good 11, 15 miles that day.
Wow.
Just going to see everything because we didn't have a chance at that point. You know, we're busy doing so much other things. But no, that's one of the things you got to go. You got to do a breakfast over there and get that $6.99 steak and egg breakfast.
Dom, it was
so
pretty
good.
fucking awesome.
So good.
But I had 5 mimosas for breakfast.
That's
So
good.
so I win.
Well, we
I
went.
win.
So Steve and I ended up walking around. He had me catch a bunch of Pokemon throughout Vegas, And then we got separated,
And then you guys went swimming.
and I ended up meeting up with Dom and Tom and everybody else, and we went swimming. And then we kind of just got tired out. And then on the third day, we all met together for Dom's birthday.
No,
We just had a
second
great
day.
time.
Second day, we watched Zombie Burlesque.
Oh, we did watch Zombie Burlesque.
That was
That
at
was-
nighttime, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh my God, was that not the
It was
best?
really good.
That was one of the
Really
best shows I've seen. Because we normally do a bunch of shows as well. That was seriously one of the best shows I've
If
ever
you
seen.
go to Vegas,
That
go
was
see Donnie.
so
It was
funny.
it was funny. It was really it was like genuinely funny. I laughed a lot.
It was funny, and there were boobies, and dick
Dick funny and
everywhere. Oh
Yeah.
God, fucking Mickey, dude.
We had a good time.
That show was so good. I really wish there was some kind of like DVD of the show. I would have bought that shit in a heartbeat, dude.
Now-
It was so funny.
So here's my overall review of Vegas, though. There's a lot to do, but I don't know, man. That it almost seems like too much for me, dude.
You have to be the kind of person who wants to walk a lot and explore, like that personal explorer where you're just going fucking everywhere throughout these things.
I do like that, but I also am pretty much like when I go with a bunch of friends, I rather kind of I want to drink and not spend $40.
Like, did you guys check out the fucking they had like a 5-pound fucking Hershey Kiss, dude. It
Yeah, I
looked
saw
so
that.
good. I wanted to eat the whole fucking thing.
Stoner?
God. It's like $20 or $25 too. I wanted it bad. I wanted it. Beers were expensive.
Not a
Beers
very
were
good
really
selection.
not just actually. Let me take that back. All fucking drinks were expensive, like expensive as fuck, and
Yep.
the beer selection was probably the worst I've ever seen in any place in my entire life.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I'm not
Yeah,
like
so I agree,
overplaying
dude.
this,
I agree.
but it was such a shitty fucking selection. Like
I
everywhere I
think-
went, I got lucky that the last day when it was only Marlene and I, we were walking through the link and they had Oscar Blues, and I got hard. I got hard, and I said, I don't want one of these tall boys. I want two because I'm gonna carry this with me. So when I finish this one, I can drink this one because fuck all this other fucking beer in this entire place. The beer was garbage, dude. And even when I got craft beer, even when I got like some Sam Adams, dude, that shit was skunky as fuck.
Yeah,
Glee,
dude, it was-
one of the Rebels I gave you, and you can vouch for this. That shit was skunky, dude. That was
Yeah,
off.
it was all-
That was bad.
I don't know. Like I think you think with like as many tourists as they have coming in and out, they'd have like a craft beer like bar.
They had like 3 craft beer bars, but you had to hunt for them to find them, and it was really fucking disappointing.
Well,
Like,
and then there was like a burger
extremely
place that had that 2-hour wait.
For where?
Like where
Oh,
place.
because yeah, they had a bunch over there. They had a bunch over by where New York is. They had this one beer place over there, which had a bunch of really good beer. But what sucked on that too, I was looking at their beer list. It was all through bottles, dude. It wasn't draft beer. Like none of the beer on tap was really that great. And that's what I noticed from every fucking place I went. Their draft beer was absolute garbage, and they only got lucky if they had it in good bottles or cans.
The thing
So
is, like, if I wanted to get real shitty close, that was really hard to do. To where at least where we were staying at TI. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to go all the way to the other down to New York to get shitty on good craft beer. And take a cab all the way back
Steve.
so I can go to bed.
Yes.
When's the baby due?
We're not doing Mexico next year. The wife and I even talked about this. She actually mentioned this to me earlier today. She's like, they're not serious about Mexico, are they? And I was like, I told them Mexico this year will not happen. Not for me. It will just not happen.
Not with the baby.
Maybe in 2 years it could. Not this next year.
We can
It
do-
will not
We
happen.
can just do 2 in a row. I'll do Mexico 2 years in a row. Maybe we just take a break from G-Pop this year.
No. Don't take a break. Don't take a break. Let's just do it.
Let's G-Pub Denny's, dude. As long as we do it, like.
Yeah, I'd rather G-Pub Denny's than take a break. You know, take an easy year or take a year where we just find out what's the cheapest overall for everybody, and we do something like that.
We can get crazy.
But-
Pick a random.
And then we do. If we do Mexico, I can do.
Next
I
year?
can plan on Mexico in 2 years, but I cannot do Mexico next year. The timing just will not work.
We can get crazy and pick a random city.
We can pick Fort Collins,
that would be
Colorado.
awesome.
It's in the middle of
I-
fucking everybody.
I would go back to Foco.
I would love for both you two's wives to come out here as well. There's plenty of shit for them to do.
Let's do
Leave the kids at home.
I would go to Foco in a heartbeat.
let's do Toronto.
We can have some key parties.
Toronto.
Dude, that's international again, though. That's not happening. There's a good chance next year might be harder for my wife to come out, just because
Yeah.
the baby will be
I get
too
it.
young.
No, I get
At
it.
that
We might
point.
be doing. There might be a little mini G Pub 0.5 happening.
Steve 519.5.
If you want to come down,
can't.
Steve, you're more than welcome.
I'm not gonna be
Oh,
able
yeah,
to hit.
you can.
I'm not gonna be able to hit Ohio in December. That cannot happen for me personally.
Yeah.
I wish it could, but it honestly it can't though.
I am working on it.
I'm working on a G-Pub 16.25 maybe with David, and
Oh,
maybe
shit.
I can get Roberto to come out from somewhere.
In Foco?
Huh?
Foco?
No, SoCal. I'll be
Oh, yeah,
I'll be
that's
down in
right.
California next month. So.
Hey, dude, I might drive out if it's on a weekend.
Oh my God, Dominic, this will be so fun!
We should go.
I'm so excited. I really kind of am. That would be fucking totally amazing, dude.
I don't want to.
G Pub Vegas was fun. I did see a couple things.
Bringing the
this
wife,
week.
Dominic. Let's have some fun. You get married this time, since you didn't get married last time.
Oh, snaps. I saw the new Tarzan film.
How was it?
What did you just yell at us?
I said saw the new Tarzan film.
Okay. That's with the sexy tall dude from True Blood.
Eric. Yeah, Eric from
Yeah.
True Blood. And it was good. I threw 2 thumbs up. I
He
completely love this movie.
wore a little manskin to cover his Frankie
Well,
Beans
you know,
up, right?
No.
Did he not just
see,
wear a work cloth to cover Frankie Beans?
This is the original, Tarzan story.
You're killing me off this movie. Like if
What?
you say, hey, you just wore a worn cloth, dude, I can get my wife there in 2 seconds to watch Tarzan.
No, you see a lot of bare
I'd be
chest,
there.
a lot of ass,
Okay.
but he's not wearing a loincloth.
No loincloth.
Because
though.
here's the thing.
Is it
So
tucked?
here's the thing, Steve.
Like tuck leather?
No,
All
you
around?
don't fucking let me talk motherfucking shit.
Yokozuna shit?
No,
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
just no shirt. No, because the original Tarzan story, like the actual book, it doesn't spend very much time about him being Tarzan. Like, yes, he grew up in the jungle, he's the king of jungle, but then it's about him being like the Lord of Greystoke. So the movie starts him like already living in England and kind of him going back to Africa, and it's pretty badass, dude.
Okay.
Real badass.
I
definitely would
do,
recommend.
I do want to watch it though. I do want to watch Tarzan. I saw the trailer. My daughter wants to see it as well, and I'm pretty sure with that man meat on the screen, my wife wants to see it as well.
Yeah, it's a little violent, but as long as that doesn't bother you, but there's no real like blood, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I also saw The Purge.
How was that? Because I'm not a horror movie fan, but I watched the second one actually, and it was fun. It was kind of a fun horror movie in a
Can
way.
we really call the Purge films horror?
Not so much.
They're
They're
not horror films.
Barely call it.
Yeah, they're just kind of they are what they are.
This
I
one's
liked
kind
it.
of got 4th of July Independence theme, right?
No,
No?
it's more political. It's got political. It's
Okay.
very, very political.
There
It's
we
more like election themed. I didn't like it as I liked it better than the first one. I didn't like it as good as the second one.
So the second one is really good then,
The second one I think is the best one.
because I saw the second one and I kind of enjoyed that.
Second one was so fun.
Okay.
And then the last movie I watched, which is on Netflix, is Metalgasm, which I completely would recommend spending your time with this movie. It's only an hour and 20 minutes long. It was made in Australia,
and pretty much it's about a metalhead who happens to find a song that opens the gate to demons by playing his death metal song. And it's pretty badass. It's kind of a zombie gore film. It's pretty fun. Metalgasm. Get it.
BJ,
Yes.
are you going to see The Killing Joke in theaters?
I am. Marco and Trent and I are going to go.
Very nice. Alyssa and I have our tickets already, so we're excited.
Bang, bang, chicken. Nat, are you going?
To
The Killing Joke.
which part? To Killing Joke. Oh, okay. Sorry, you guys were talking about all of the other things that you guys are going to. Killing Joke, yes. Absolutely.
Okay. And then the last thing that I have to talk about for free talk. Holy shit, guys. Civil War II. Marvel Universe. Obviously,
I haven't read issue 2 yet. Or 3? 2 or 3? Which one just came out?
Three.
I haven't picked it up. It's in my pull box right now. I just haven't picked it up.
Oh, dude. You know what happens, right? Like,
No.
no, you have no idea what happens?
No.
Oh, bro. A key member of the Avengers gets got. But like when I say a key member of the Avengers, I'm talking like a core member of the Avengers gets killed.
I think I remember you telling me you think Mr. Stark dies.
I'm not saying shit. I'm not
Yeah.
saying shit. And that's even better because you're totally wrong, which is awesome. But wow, the way that it's just such a good issue, like the way he dies. I like the way that they're building this Civil War universe with the Inhumans versus the two warring factions of the Avengers in the comic. But once again, this is what pisses me off. Why are they building up the Inhumans so much in the Marvel universe? Because they're going to take place of the X-Men. They're weeding out the X-Men in the Marvel universe, replacing them with the Inhumans. But still fucking really good.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Does that make you mad?
Hearing a whole lot more about the Inhumans than like these 3 issues they have, and really any other major Marvel.
No, because I like the Inhumans.
Yeah.
I have an infinite love for the X-Men, like a deep-rooted, like a lot of the core values as a child, like growing up, like I learned through comic books, and that's not sounding.
Do you think they might be putting down the X-Men because they just don't make the same money that they make off of the movie franchises?
No, absolutely.
And
absolutely.
because of that, they're not putting the time and effort into it is what you would hope that they would?
So why don't we rewind back to 40 minutes ago when I said that? For about 25 minutes. But absolutely. But the Civil War storyline is really, really good. And that's all I have. Dominico.
That's me, brother. Nothing, man. I haven't done shit since
You had a
I
birthday.
I did have a birthday.
We
Happy birthday,
kind of glanced
Dom.
over it at first, so maybe you would take reins of it if you want to.
You're right. I did. Yeah, I turned 26. Hooray for me! I did it.
Happy birthday,
Did
Dom.
you turn it in Phoenix, Arizona?
I turned 26 in Las Vegas, Nevada. With
Oh,
you fine
snap.
gents. With you fine
Were there
gents.
friends around at that
There were,
time?
some, there were some friends around. There were some friends. There was also 2 random girls who wished me a happy birthday. That was cool. Very nice of them. They had light up cowboy hats.
Oh, dude, my son just came out of the room and he said, "Hey, is it really Mr. Monopoly Man's birthday?"
That's awesome. Tell him yes. I really did.
Yes, it
Emerged
is.
from my mom's vagina
He went
26 years ago.
He moved from Boardwalk to GameStop.
That's also factual.
But yeah, your birthday was down there, and
I had a great birthday.
we had a fun time down
I
there.
had 2 parties really. I had my G-Pub party in Vegas, and Guije rallied. He was pretty dead. He was toasty. He was pretty burnt from the.
I think that was him and his wife's like 4th day down there. I think they were
no, it
just
was.
kind of
That's
getting
Vegas
to
after
that
4 days. That's accurate.
exhausted. Yeah.
That was accurate. No, he rallied, and Marlene rallied, and everybody came out. We had a good time. And then I came back to Arizona, and I got real shitty on Friday, day after my birthday. Another party at
Whee!
home. Whee!
Did you get a gift card?
I got The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker in HD, so that was cool.
You didn't get a GameStop gift card?
No, I got that in Vegas, so
Did you?
I did.
From who?
Melissa?
Oh. I did not know this.
Yeah, she wrapped it and everything.
Did she put it in a box?
Something
Was
like
there a dick in that box?
Yes.
that.
There's a dick in the box.
A little bit.
He put his dick in the box.
I don't want kids
Is that
to tell.
funny, right?
Okay.
Let me just say, we had a real nice view of Trump Tower, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, on that view of Trump Tower, I think we might have talked about this on that last day.
We talked
If
about
I
it
had a
first
view
day.
of Trump Tower, and like, you've heard of Spider-Manning, like a room, Spider-Manning something?
Before you finish,
That's on Urban Dictionary, is it not?
before you
To
finish,
Spider-Man something?
let me just tell you that you and Becky and Gui all presented me with the same idea, completely separate conversations. There was no collusion in this.
Did I present this to you before you did it, or not before you did it? I don't want to say that. Before it popped in your head, maybe, or was this after you popped in your head?
It was really nice. The group mentality was very much there. I don't think he's there. I don't think Gui's there.
I don't think he's there.
I'm here.
Oh.
Okay.
When you came up with an idea, of a window, let's say a window, like in a hotel room that you might or might not be staying at, it is on Urban Dictionary. Spider-Man. But of a window thing, did I present that to you first, or was that already in your head?
When I informed you about my really nice view of Trump Tower.
Of Trump Tower.
Steve, for all intents and purposes for this conversation, yes, you were the first one to present the idea to Dom.
Really? I was the first?
You're totally the first, Steve.
How the fuck was I the first?
Because you were the first, dude.
This could not have popped in my head before it popped in you guys' head.
You're like Sophia the First.
Oh. Well, I think it was on that last night. I just asked Dom if he happened to Spider-Man his window in an angry frustration since his window is facing the Trump Tower, and it would be like him just fuck you, Trump Tower. But at the same time, we also had other ideas with our, I guess, kind of views as well. But I don't know. I think that's what Dom was leaning to at first, and then backed off. I don't know. He muted himself though, so I can't really tell. Yeah, you're still muted.
I'm still here.
Oh, I'm
Dom's
talking to
still
Dom.
here. Yeah, no.
I was typing furiously, so
Furiously typing. What else were you doing furiously in Vegas?
Hey-o.
Spider-Man.
Does anyone here watch Mr. Robot?
I need to, per you.
Gui?
Nope.
Natalie?
I've seen the first season.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. For those of you, if you have Amazon Prime, the first season is over on Amazon Prime. You can watch it for free. It's a show from the USA Network. It is. What was your thoughts on it, Natalie?
I really, really enjoy it. And
It was
I'm really,
really good, was it not?
I think so. Yeah, and
Like-
I'm really good at TV, but I really like that. I really
Like
like
one of the best summer shows ever in existence to me.
I agree. I think.
Okay, Gui and Dominic. Gui, I think you have Amazon Prime. Dominic, I don't know if you do, but you have the internets.
I have,
Yes, I do.
I have Steve Flakes.
Mr. Robot, first season is out there. It is amazing. Second season, though, just started. They have 2 episodes out already. It is
I'm not watching
premiering over
it.
on the USA Network. Oh my God! If Gui, I'm not fucking lying to you, dude. You would love the show because you are a 99% person. You're a 99% Bernie Sanders person, and you will love the fuck out of the show for that reason alone.
I don't know what it's about at all. Don't tell me.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Nothing.
I don't want
It's
to.
a show you don't want to spoil at all.
But Gui, as a 99% guy, you as a Bernie Sanders guy, you will love some of the undertones and overtones of the show. Especially the fucking economic fucking bullshit of fuck the world.
Economic bullshit and Mr. Roboto.
Mr. Roboto, check it out. If listeners out there, if you guys have Amazon Prime, first season, the entire season is out on Amazon Prime. You can watch it there for free.
Amazon Prime. Mr. Roboto just hit you in the mind.
New Belgium, like this shirt right here. New Belgium.
Steve, is it on Steeflix?
Some of it might be on Steeflix. I'm not 100%
Some of it is on Steeflix on the
But
internet.
New Belgium, right here. New Belgium. Let me get the logo in screen here.
Look at the
They had
logo
their
on the
25th
screen.
birthday this Saturday, which happened to be the first Saturday I was back from G-Pub. So we went over there, and my wife cannot currently drink right now, but I currently can drink right now.
Alcohol.
And because it was their birthday, they brought out some really, really special beer that is been not drinkable in the past. So I had a bunch of really, really good beer over there. And happy birthday to New Belgium for turn 25. Good job.
The Belgium's awesome.
You guys just got lower car insurance.
Sweet. I'm switching to Geico.
RNC's going on this week. GUI, you know, Ohio, it's
Sure
scary,
is.
dude. I'd be scared as fuck that the entire state's gonna get blown the fuck up at times. But shit's been kind of peaceful. There's been some shit that's been going on. It is fun to watch. You know, it's like a circus. It is funny with some of the stuff that gets kind of fucking thrown up out there as far as facts go. But you know, there's been no policy at all, which I personally would have enjoyed some policy.
Yeah.
But that's going on right now. I love politics. I love watching politics. I might be weird for that, but politics to me are fun and interesting. And this is nuts. It really is fucking crazy. This is so fun to watch. For any of you old fans of Stephen Colbert, watch his show this week. Monday's show, yesterday's show was so good, and it was like it was old school Colbert Report, and it was so good, and I loved it. Jon Stewart had a fucking funny ass cameo in there.
Jon Stewart's a funny.
If you know Stephen Colbert, you know he does get kind of musically at times, and they had this fucking amazing musical.
What does he get? What does he get?
Musically at times. And they had this really funny musical at the beginning of the show, and it was so good. I loved it. It really felt that it was that old Colbert Report kind of feeling to it, and I loved it so much. But
Steve,
politics for me.
How did you enjoy the Colbert thing? How did you enjoy it?
It was good stuff. It was good stuff. Watch that Jon Stewart. That Jon Stewart bit. I was laughing my ass off. I've missed Jon Stewart so much, dude. I've missed Jon Stewart, and it was so fun to get some insight and some of that Jon Stewart kind of fucking comedic style to it with some Trump shit.
I've always loved his time. The whole. I'm really parched. I'd like to put some water. You know, you're about to tell me I don't know what it is, so you're gonna tell me everything.
Everybody parched right now.
So
I need some water. So
it was so good, and you know what was coming. You know what was coming the whole time. He was like, "Oh, he's spitting all up in his fucking face," but you were laughing the fucking entire time. And oh god, it was so good. And he's worked out some deal with HBO, and it's supposed to happen. I think maybe air before the elections happen. I don't know exactly what kind of style it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be political at all.
Doggy.
But God, I hope so, dude. I need some Jon
Hey,
Stewart.
Steve, can I introduce you to a game that I just read about? So there's a game right now. It's out for the PS4 and Xbox One and PC. It's called Dangerous Golf. It's a golf game, though, that is actually made from the creators of Burnout.
Why don't you post a link in the chat?
All right, I'm gonna look up the trailer for it.
Post it for me.
Sounds good. Besides that, a new show on Netflix. I don't know if anyone has here seen it. It just came out this week. Stranger Things.
Stranger Danger.
Dominic?
No, I haven't done
We?
shit since I got back. Dude.
Gui?
Nope.
Party and I slept.
Madeline?
Not at all.
Oh.
I saw the trailer. Does that count?
that counts halfway.
Okay.
Did you like the trailer at least?
I don't know that I could.
Did it look
glean
appealing?
anything from the trailer, and that I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, it was kind of confusing. But it's a new kind of scary-ish, not scary, but it has that vibe where you're like, oh shit, what's gonna be happening, kind of thriller type of thing. But it's for, at the same time, younger ages. It's rated TV 14 over on Netflix, and I'm enjoying it so far. We're like 5 episodes into the season already. It's a Netflix-made show, which sometimes lately they've been kind of missing a little bit, I feel. But this is one that's really kind of hitting. And if you get some time, check it out on Netflix, Stranger Things. It's fun stuff so far. It really is. I like it. And it's mysterious as crazy right now. You don't know what's going on. And in the back of your head, you're like, well, is this really happening? Or is this the angle? Is this the angle? So I kind of like where you have to kind of think about possible what's going on in different angles to the story and everything else. Good
Wow,
stuff.
Steve, I think we could be in for this game.
I didn't see the link
Isn't that
anywhere.
robot golf game?
It's
I
pretty
didn't see
much
it.
Crash Breakers.
Yeah.
It's pretty much Crash Breakers meets golf. Oh man. I just ignored everything you were saying watching this. Sorry.
You are a prick. Hey, Gui, when you get a chance, you can watch this with the boys. You might not want to watch it with maybe the younger two, possibly.
I've seen that already.
But Stranger Things
Oh really?
on Netflix.
I
Netflix
saw
show.
I saw the trailer for it. I think I'm in. I just haven't gotten to it.
We're like 4 episodes in, and it's really fun so far.
We're finishing Shameless.
Well, 5 episodes in. Oh, but Shameless isn't a kids show though. You're not watching that
No,
with the kids.
no. We watched that night before we go to bed. Nat, you watching Shameless?
Shameless is fun.
I'm not up to date with it at all, but I saw at least the first 3 seasons. And I love
They're all.
They're
all-
through
they're
at
all
least
Netflix.
I think 4 on Netflix, 4 seasons
yeah, they're
or
all-
5
they're-
seasons
they're
on
all-
Netflix, something like that.
The whole
It's
thing- the whole thing is-
I love Shameless. Shameless is good. It's fun.
There's
It's
a
one of
lot
those
of there's a
fun
lot of
shows.
good stuff in there. Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix keeps knocking out the park, dude. Netflix is.
Yeah, but then they
Netflix
suck
is
ass on
killing
other
it,
things.
honestly.
They suck ass on other things. But I gotta say, my daughter watched Back to the Future 1 a few weeks ago on Netflix. We watched it as a family together, and it was the first time she
who's Calvin
remembers watching
Klein?
Back to the Future.
Awesome.
And then she wanted to watch Back to the Future 2, and just 2 days ago, she watched Back to the Future 3 over on Netflix.
Which was the worst. She was like, oh.
No, it's
So
Wild
bad.
West, though.
So bad?
It wasn't
Why is that guy
so
shaking
awful.
so much? Why is he shaking, Daddy?
I mean, at times it didn't make sense of why himself is kind of marrying his mom. You know, back in the Old West. But no, it was fun at times. You still enjoyed it.
All right, Steve, we got to go, dude. It's a 2.5-hour show.
Yeah. That's all I had this week, yo. If you guys want to check out Platform Nation, check us out over on Twitter or if you want to check out Gamers Pub, check us out over on Twitter at The Gamers Pub. You can also check out Platform Nation, the umbrella that we're under at Platform_Nation over on Twitter. Check out all the cool shows that we have over there. You can subscribe to us over on Stitcher. Just search for Platform Nation. You can subscribe to us from iTunes, from Google Podcast, and from Apple News as well. No teaser for next week's episode because I just don't have one. Gui, what's playing us out this week, son?
Before we head out, Dom, thank you for joining us, Dom.
Absolutely.
Nat, thank you for joining us.
No, thank you guys. This was fun.
Hey, Red Dead Redemption, right?
I'm on it.
Please
be.
I'm linking
Please
it right
be.
now to the one at Best Buy. Praise be, brother. Praise be.
I said please be, but
Yeah, well,
praise be at the same time.
Praise be.
Please
Praise
be.
be.
Is this not?
and
Gui, is this not that stupid little
Remember that game that was on the PlayStation? It was a move game, and it was essentially you're bungee shooting. You're pulling your dude back, and you're kind of slingshotting him, and he's just ragdolling all around.
I remember that game, but I don't know what it's called.
Is that not what this golf game is?
No,
What is going on here?
This is,
I'm seeing
think
the
about the
exact
golf
same
game.
fucking on this video.
No. Think about the golf game, and then think about the Crash Breakers from when we used to
No,
crash cars.
I'm totally thinking of that, but
I mean, that's just one video. Watch some more and decide if we should do this.
I ain't feeling it right now.
All right.
I don't even know where they're shooting at right there. Shit just got
I don't
blown the
either.
fuck up. Oh, there's
They're
the
just
hole.
fucking.
I don't understand what the fuck is going on in here.
Yeah, that's like most burnout games. But
Was this last
let's
game?
do some more
Last
research.
year? Last month?
Yeah, let's
Oh.
do some more research.
Alright,
Anyway,
let's do some more research.
playing us out tonight is "Lay My Claim" by Revolution. It's off their new album. Guys like it? Go to iTunes, buy the album, or buy the single, or see them live and buy a T-shirt. That means more to them.
It brings more
see
money
you guys
to them.
We'll see you guys next week. Guije for the Gamers Pub, C519, Dominic Valentino, and Mrs. Red Dead Redemption herself, Natlin Light.
Natlin Light, that's it.
Good night, guys. Peace out.
Peace.